So hi guys, today's video we will going to learn about meaning and use of EOF in Linux. So basically EOF can take many inputs and direct or append the inputs to a command. Like if you want to log in into Oracle database using SQL plus, but for this you need to log in inside Oracle DB. To prevent this, we will create a simple shell script to do all the manual stuff automatically and perform queries without doing it manually. Like basically all from login to executing queries, getting outputs, and finally storing the outputs to a file, so that we can do all manual stuffs by making a shell script, and rest will the script will do. So basically it is a part of automation. You can do all manual stuff easily once you know the pattern that if your task is repeatable repetitive in nature, and you want to save the you want to save the time and the efforts you will going to do by doing that stuff manually. So for preventing that manual doing repetitive works, you can do what you can easily create a shell script, and in that shell script by using EOF, so called it as a function or utility. So by using EOF you can append those lots of inputs to a command, and then the command will do all the stuff by using the script. So for this we will going to create a simple shell script. So I am using Oracle Linux, and here we can see that I will show you to which user I have been login. So I have been login as an Oracle user. Okay, so here I have created a folder which is currently empty. It doesn't have any files. So what we will do, we will create a shell script. So for that we will do it as touch. We will use touch to create a simple file called it as do work. Okay, do work dot sh. So we have just created a shell script which is a do work. So now we need to change its permission to 777 so that every user, group user, or anyone can use it. Okay, so nobody will going to be restrict you inside Linux if you don't log in as an Oracle user. So basically we have created our shell script. Okay, so it is currently empty. So what we will do, we will change some we will add some commands and etc inside it, so that we will uh, run it. Okay, so I'm using bash win bash. So this will show that whatever we are going to write inside the script will execute on the bash shell. Okay, so for this I'm using this. So right now the first step would be uh, asking the user to enter your query. Okay, so basically in the first step what we will do, we will actually ask the user to enter a particular query that should be execute. Okay, so here in this way I have echo. So when this is actually a user prompt, so it will uh, basically ask the user to enter the query whatever he want to be execute inside Oracle database SQL plus by using SQL plus. So now we are going to store the above output into a variable which is called query. So query, this variable will store whatever input the user have been given on the enter your query prompt. Okay, so we have done with it. Now let's do SQL plus then as sysdba. Okay, So in this way we need to append it. Okay, so now we will use EOF function, and we will going to save this to a file called output.txt. Okay, so basically SQL plus slash as sysdb is what we are going to log in inside the Oracle database using SQL plus. And in this way we are what we are doing, we are appending, we are appending EOF function. Okay, so we are appending whatever we are going to write inside this. Okay, so whatever commands we have uh, uh, write inside, type inside, it will going to be appended to SQL plus. And after the executing of all the commands, after the execution of the all the SQL plus queries, the outputs of the commands will going to be stored inside this output.txt file. So inside in this way, let me show you. Set let So now we need to give query variable. Okay, so here whatever we will type after the prompt, like enter your query, it will store inside this query variable, and inside this we will call this query variable by using a dollar symbol. Okay, so now type exit to exit from the SQL plus utility, and now type EOF to end the end of the file. So basically EOF means end of the file. Basically EOF stands for end of the file. Okay, end of file. So in this way we have created our simple script. So now let's try. I'm saving it. Okay, so actually we have done with it. We have created a shell script which will execute a query inside SQL plus from the bash shell. Okay, so now let's execute the command and we'll see what it will give us. Okay, so it is prompting us to type a query. Okay, so let select host name, instance name from v, then slash, then dollar instance. Okay, and then comma is necessary so that it can be terminated. Okay, after the giving the input, let's see what it give us. So we have executed our query. Now let's see that we have our output txt file. So whatever we have executed by using the do work shell script, it will stored inside this output.txt file. Okay, so let me cat it and see whatever commands output we have got. So here we can see that these are our output and we have done it. Okay, so in this way we can execute any type of command and get the output from it. Let me again show you. Let me execute more commands like select name, open mode, then database role from v slash dollar database. Okay, let's see what is the output for the command. Okay, okay, so you can see that these are the output of the command. Okay, we have name of the database which is Chennai, we have open mode as read and write, and we have got a database role as a primary database. Okay, so in this way we can use this do work.sh So basically we have created this simple script, and by using this script we can execute and get the output without manually logging inside SQL Plus. So thanks guys for watching this video. Hope it will help you.